Welcome back to Winning Isn't Easy, the not-so-independent medical evaluation game played by ERISA disability carriers and plans, and what you need to know. One of the tools the disability carriers use is the not-so-independent medical evaluation. Now, practically speaking, most disability carriers' policies or plans have provisions in them that allow them to have you evaluated by a physician of their choice, not your choice. Why? Well, they may want to know, is there an objective basis of the diagnosis? Are there any objective basis for your symptoms? Do you have any restrictions and limitations? Why are your doctor's restrictions and limitations wrong? Why are your doctor's opinions wrong about everything in your case? Why is the treatment that your doctor is recommending inappropriate? Why is your response to the treatment inappropriate? So don't be surprised if you are sent to an independent medical evaluation. And what will happen is the IME provider is going to issue a report that gives them a reason to deny or terminate benefits. You will only have 180 days in which to file an appeal, and that appeal is the trial of your case. You have got to take on not only the liar for hire internal peer review nurse, the external peer review reviewer, and maybe even the IME. In my view, this is not for the faint of heart, and one of the many reasons why you should have an ERISA disability attorney. And in our practice, we write appeal letters that are 25 to 65 pages long, and we take apart that denial. The way we do it is we get a copy of the claims file. We review it from cover to cover. We review the medical reports that have been prepared by their staff, their peer review doctor and the IME doctor, and we investigate each provider looking at their background. One of the ways that we will attack an FCE provider, an IME provider, is to go get a functional capacity evaluation. In other words, we want to attack the conclusions of the IME provider, particularly if they're commenting on restrictions and limitations. And in turn, we then want to have our own IME endorse not only the FCE that we had you undergo, but also to take apart the IME doctor. And so we understand exactly what needs to be done. But we also anticipate that when we file the appeal, that they're going to have their same doctors re-review the file. They may even get a new liar for hire peer review doctor, or they may even get a new IME. Under the ERISA rules and regulations, they have a duty to engage in a full and fair dialogue with us and give us an opportunity to present the new evidence. In fact, the rules or regulations provide that before a plan can issue an adverse benefit determination on a review of a disability claim, the plan administrator has to provide you, free of charge, the evidence considered, relied on, or generated by the plan insurer or other person making the benefit determination. In other words, the results of the IME, the updated peer review reports, the peer review report commenting on our IME or FCE, that's all going to be considered new and additional evidence. We're entitled to be notified and given a chance to respond. So this is got to be a full, fair, and review, which means they've got to disclose the information. We have an opportunity to respond, and they can't hold the ball. Got it? Now, I hope that you have enjoyed this week's episode of Winning Isn't Easy. If you've enjoyed this episode, please like our page, leave a review, share it with your family or friends, and subscribe to this podcast. That way you're going to get notified every time a new episode comes out. Please tune in next week for another insightful episode of Winning Isn't Easy.
Are you a professional with questions about your individual disability policy? You need the Disability Insurance Claim Survival Guide for Professionals. This book gives you a comprehensive understanding of your disability policy, with tips and to-dos that will assist you in submitting a winning disability application. This is one you don't want to miss. For the next 24 hours, we're giving away free copies of the Disability Insurance Claim Survival Guide for Professionals. Order yours today at disabilityclaimsforprofessionals.com.